Hey yo, Captain. Song that's playing for you is Drip or Drown, right? And it's almost like you in a decision you made or something you done built, done manifested into something tangible now. And you might not like the outcome of that. It's almost like you ain't get what you thought you would get. And you know for a fact it's because you weren't, it's like you weren't looking at the red flags, so to speak. You feel me? You weren't paying attention in the way you should have paid attention to a situation, an idea, or just how you were moving in your world. Now you done got a result, and the result you got, though you may be in it, it's like you stuck in it. You don't know how, not only do you not know how to get yourself out of this type of situation, so you might have it's like you lied on your resume, you got the job. Now you in the job and you gotta fulfill a certain role. Mind you, you lied on the resume. You don't know how the fuck to do what you supposed to be doing. But when they threw you, the training was just how to operate the system and navigate. They ain't show you the in and outs of what you was doing like you thought they would show you the in and outs. So now you here, you gotta do this. You already done left your last job, and you know if you don't get this shit together, you gonna get fired from this job. So now it's just like you kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, all because of some dishonest action you might have took some unjust action. You might have did something that wasn't right, and you know it wasn't right. Look, now you caught up. Look, I told you done expressed or conveyed something to your world, whether that was verbally or physically, or you energetically, you was moving a certain type of way, drop top. You thought you was letting shit, you feel me? You might have thought you was killing shit when you filled out that resume. You feel me? When you filled that out, you was filling out, making it seem like you was a scholar in that field. Now you in it, you got the job, granted, and if you actually knew what you were supposed to be doing, that shit, well, you would be on one right now. It would be with a nice ass check every so often. You feel me? The pay was looking real good, but that ain't the case. Now you in the position, you stuck, and it's almost like your inner voice, while you was doing what your inner voice was like, I don't know if we should do this. It might have worked for jobs yesterday. It might have worked for the job you currently in that you realize you ain't really fucking with. The job you currently expanded out of. It might have worked to throw a couple white lies on your resume. But this one, it's a little different. It don't hit the same type of vibe. And mind you, was already telling folks, you was already celebrating this idea. You was already getting ready. You was already laying out, once you figured out how much the pay was, you was already laying plans out on what you gonna cash out on type of situation. Now shit done came full circle. You got the job. You done look now you don't like the relationship you in. You don't like the feeling you in when it comes to this. Don't gotta be a job. It could be a relationship. Don't gotta be a relationship. It could just be a mindset you dedicated yourself to the point where you already told people this is how you get down, this is what you do, this is where you go, this is how you feel about this topic. Fast forward, now that you fully immersed yourself in that decision, you don't like that decision no more. Eye for an eye is the song that's playing for you, but that's what you get. You feel me? Ain't nobody told you to put yourself in this type of space. Ain't nobody told you to be unjust, be dishonest. Now you don't know what to do because what? Ace of Cups in reverse. You don't like how you feel about where you at, but yet you still in it. You just aware of how you feel now. Look, King of Cups in reverse. You aware of how you feel about this. And you may be in a position where you expressing that. It's like when you come to work, it's almost like your manager could pay attention to you and notice like you don't really got that confident energy type of vibe. You ain't really walking with your chest poked out type of vibe. You feel, look, I'm telling you, because you done failed. You got clarity on your way down. All right, maybe next time I ain't gonna do this. It's like you know you're gonna get fired. All right, next job I ain't gonna fuck around. I'm gonna be honest on my resume. Oh, or you feel me? Whatever ideal, as you're falling, you're realizing where you slipped up type of vibe. And it's like, you know, this is what you get. This is the outcome. This was the inevitable outcome for this expression, for you doing that, talking like that, because you know it wasn't right. You know it wasn't right. Hit different when you know. Look, again, Seven of Swords. You know it wasn't right. You woke, you up, you got clarity about this action, this gesture, communicating yourself like that, walking, talking, moving, You feel whatever you was doing. Now look, now you defensive. Now you got every reason to be defensive against this idea. You ain't gonna accept this type of energy from yourself or the people in your world no more. Cause you done been through a situation where you fell and bust your head open. Now you realize what happens when you move like that. What happens when you do that? Mind you, again, it might have been working for somebody outside of you. Yesterday, today, it still might actively be working for somebody outside of you. But that wasn't the plan God had for you. So when you did it, he bust your ass. You feel me? He was like, nah, this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be unjust like this. You're not supposed to be dishonest like this. So as long as you won't be there, I'm going to make you feel miserable. And you feel miserable. Wherever you at. But it's like, the understanding about what you're passionate about is on another level right now. Now you know what's for you. Now you know what idea you want to do. You know what job field you want to work in. You know what type of relationship partner or just what type of relationship with a person, a group of people, or an idea you want to communicate that you want to be in with your world. You're more aware of thine self because of what? A death to an idea that you thought would work. Look, song that's playing now is Fair Trade. It was a fair trade, wasn't it?